Let's continue on. More hate mail. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. No response. Two comments I made against the DNI lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. You don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, and go watch something else. You don't like there's hate speech in my videos. Because there is no hate speech in my videos, it's speech you hate. This is a story. So, you know, if you were getting these wrong in the comment section, let me try to straighten them out about versus a basic biology. Where's the keyboard? Thank you. Go on. It's also going to get vaccinated. Instead of self-spread, sure. Gumball. Just went off here. Cool, you know. Her over there. Very nice. You're not gumball. Palm name. Just went off. Showing off her. Very nice. I like that. I like that. Let's go. I'm going to gumball down. Getting vaccinated for COVID. Getting vaccinated because it helps us spread germs. I vaccinated for COVID a while ago. I vaccinated for the flu a while ago. That helped me. My body's stronger against them. I have gumball stuff. No, I'm not safe for fan art. Yeah, Nicole, enjoying her pink husband's penis there. Yeah. Nicole, always have stuff that would be illegal if a man was doing it. So let's continue on here. Moving on from that. Let's see here. We have Richard by himself. No, thank you. You have Gumball and someone. I think the husband of. I think her girl. The rainbow hair. Rachel's. Dad. Gumball and Rachel's dad with Rachel's mom. That's effed up. Richard by himself, or Nicole by herself. There you go. Nicole and her mother with someone else they should not be with. Thank you. Nope. Nope. That's effed up. Let's see here. Nicole showing off her beautiful body. Yes, indeed. You have there's like a Chinese knockoff of Gumball that was Gumball characters that were used for selling powdered milk. They've actually gotten in here. You have the mother of that particular species. Those mother of that particular family hanging out. They're doing stuff with Gumball in the wrong hole, but still, that's pretty crazy stuff. Gumball is someone you shouldn't be with because that's not right. Let's continue on here. Wrong bad relationship there. Go with someone else you shouldn't be with. No, thank you. Nope. Grandma Jojo. Okay, there we go. Have a fun time. A splashy fun time. Go on with Penny. Very nice. Go on with Carrie. How does that work? She's a ghost. She's intangible. Okay, let's continue on here. What we got? All right. How's our tea? Hate mail part 14. I finished that one. Tea will not make you. I said, someone said, good attempt. I said, she already is her true self. She was born her true self. There's no need for her to transition. And someone says, here relax. Good attempt, but still failed, bro. Only XD. That's only because of the failure of others. Yep. I almost died giving birth video part 1. Wow, this is amazing and silly. Congratulations, as I say, smiley face emoji. So it's not really the reason why I don't want to have kids be pregnant. I could die while pushing. It would be stressful. I throw up. But thankfully the chances are lower than surviving and having a baby. And so I almost died before I was born. Apparently I tried to choke myself. Seems to tear emojis. Well, people seem to forget how dangerous giving birth is. Or not how dangerous it is. You forget how deadly it actually is. It's not that deadly. Women used to die a lot more from this back then with no medical help either. That's true. That's true. Medical help that helps out. Someone said, girl, you're funny as heck. Laugh as you cry emojis. Also, if you were to rate pregnancy by how painful it is, what would you give it? Just curious. Someone said, I almost died recently when I had my baby too. I was 34 weeks pregnant, roughly 8 months, and I was having contractions for 3 days. Painful, constant, 5-minute apart contractions. I was so exhausted, and my abdominal muscles were so sore and overworked, they literally stung and wouldn't relax. They were hard as a rock. I went to the hospital because it was in so much pain. They said I was in pro-abdominal labor, and it doesn't necessarily mean I was going to give birth preterm. I started crying because they were going to send me home, and I had to go back to work the next day. I'm a toddler teacher. I was like taking care of a click. Dang it. I'm sick and tired of being the chubby girl. Pick one. She's looking cute. But, she definitely was not liking that she was different than others. I started with the story, though. She's just different. She's different. She's basically more tinky than the others. You got cold fatty in the halls. All kinds of names, cold fatty there. Oh boy. Yeah, that was that. Well, now we have more. I am sick and tired of being the fat girl hate mail. I said, you are not weird. They are. They have been fooled by marketing. They think that all people all look the same, but they don't. First, accept that you are different and that some people will always say so. Second, keep trying to eat healthy foods and exercise. Those things help you with more than just your weight. They will make you stronger. You have to learn to let go of the false images of what a good-looking person is. Beauty has no size limit. I got 176 likes and 19 replies. Goes to those eventually, I'm sure. And so I feel for this girl. Feel this girl. I'm going through the same issues. I hate my body too, and I get called names too. But I try powering through, smiling with your eyes closed emoji. So my friend has many insecurities about her body. One day, a boy in my friend's class called her fat, and people in general always bullied her because she was fat. She ended up self-harming. I was worried for her and tried to comfort her as much as I can, to be there for her. I told her that she's beautiful inside out, and that God made us all beautiful in His eyes. He does. He did. I told her that beauty is in the inside, which is more important, and that she should be happy with herself. Now she's mature, kind-hearted. Now she's a mature, kind-hearted, confident 15-year-old. I'm still friends with her till this day. Just remember that. Don't let anyone tell you who you are, and don't feel sad about who you are. You are all beautiful human beings. God bless you. Red heart emoji. And so someone says, this girl is very strong. I am too struggling with self-image and body fat. Glad she is strong. Nice. And I play Suicide Squad because just thinks you don't have to hate me on part 1. Someone says, you have to try this for yourself. But don't forget to use my code Austin for 10% off everything. So different stuff, Vitcher store or Vitcher Amazon. And I say, why Suicide Squad Kill Justice League was so bad? It was written by different people and was made for different reasons. The Batman Arkham series was made to celebrate the Batman universe. Suicide Squad was made to hate on the Batman universe, and to steal cash from you with overpriced guns and skins. Now, hating on an established franchise is not bad. How do you think parody is like Saints Row going to be? But don't make it your headline game. You certainly don't make it live service. Downcast with sweat drop emoji. And somebody says, Austin single-handedly keeping the lights on at Warner Brothers. This man is literally a hero for showing his content next to no one will ever experience themselves. Austin will steal your game or score and your platinum trophies. Given the opportunity. Be warned. He took my Sonic 06 achievements. Oh my God, I don't know about that stuff. Yeah, I don't think you can take achievements. So it says, glad Austin got to the other infamous superhero live service game. I pooped my pants video, part 1. Let's see here. Unleashed Filmora Editor's AI Power. Free download Filmora 13. I have that one. I have Filmora. It's alright. Let's see here. So that chocolate waterfall was leaking down my leg. Had me wheezing so hard. And someone said, this comment gets enough likes. I'll share my embarrassing school story. And the fact people actually want me to share this story is crazy. How about this? This comment gets 4 more likes. Just 1 more and I'll share it. Story. When I was 7 days old, I had surgery, and they took out my gallbladder. This may not seem relevant to the story right now, but hear me out. At my school, it was very rare to have an actual good lunch. But there was a rare occasion it happened. I was eating my lunch. By the way, before I actually knew I had no gallbladder. So at school, I always had this problem of going to the bathroom in class. Our recommended bathroom time was at recess, and if we went through class, we get a rule violation. Went during class, we get a rule violation. I'd have to take the rule bio to the bathroom. And of course, my teachers were never happy about it. In 5th grade, something different happened. One of my teachers, let's call her Mrs. B, was one of the classes that when I went to the bathroom she was never mean about it and let me go without a rule violation. One day, we had to read a book with our partners. So me and my partner, let's call him V, went to a corner and to read. While we were reading, my stomach started to hurt badly. Now, a gallbladder helps you process foods. That's why I have to go to the bathroom all the time, because I don't have one. And this day at lunch, I think I had some kind of fried food, I believe. But without my gallbladder, I can't really process fried foods. Back to my story. So I was sitting there in pain, trying not to use the bathroom on myself. Well, then I couldn't hold it anymore. I immediately told B to wait a minute and got up to go ask Mrs. B if I could go to the bathroom. She let me go, no questions asked. And I got to the stall. I pulled my pants down to see that there was freaking diarrhea in my underwear. Lucky this time, I had also went with my cycle. Okay, it's a girl. Also had my cycle before. So my mom sent me to school with a bag with change of underwear and pads. And with my quick thinking, brought the bag with me before leaving the classroom. I changed my underwear and then threw the other ones away, hoping no one would smell or find them. I went back to the classroom and awkwardly sat down in my seat. Since part of his reading was over. Part of the reading was over. I got through the rest of the school day, and no one seemed to notice how long I was gone. I was so lucky that I was in reading class and not some other class because they definitely wouldn't have let me go. The thing is that that's the first time that ever happened, but not the only time. It happens one more time after that, but there was no more incidences. This story was badly typed and rushed, so I'm sorry for that. I just don't get why anyone wanted to hear the story. Well, that's it. Have a good day. Remember that you're beautiful, handsome, or anything between. Bye. Anything in between? What does that mean? Well, that's weird. Next. I was exposed by a transphobe hate mail. All right, well, how much time we got? Yeah, see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube, TV, and art.